hurry.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he brings. I watched him warm up, and you could definitely see that table tennis in his game.
So here we go. What a debut on the Carvana PPA Tour. Let's play pickleball. And Wyatt Stone says, I got you, big fella. And is it just bizarre to see a guy who hits 140 mile an hour serve hit one that's 5 mile an hour here?
Just lay it in there, John.
Yeah.
I think Sepp got it there on the line.
Yeah.
Who's the most nervous, Wyatt or John?
I think probably Wyatt.
Yeah.
Even though he's young, but he's been around the game for a while. But I think having the big man next to him in this moment, he probably has a bit of nerves.
Second serve.
I mean, that reach is it's unreal when you play against, and I've played against John a lot. It's so hard to get the ball to land in the kitchen. Oh, and Sepp gets a Isner tattoo right here on center court.
Yeah, he does. And I love how you mentioned that he hits line drive third shots that land in the kitchen because of where it's coming from.
Second serve.
And it looks like John and Wyatt. Okay, so I think it's a half stack.
Half stack, yeah,
half stack situation.
Yeah, come on.
Wyatt had a good look at that, didn't make it, so nerves are real here for sure. And look at that table tennis serve here in pickleball. That's pretty by Wyatt. A couple of crazy net cord bounces there.
Yeah, and already some real chaos on the far end. A couple different earnies, some interesting court positioning from those two.
And deep on the serve from Attar. He's the only guy I know that quit pickleball, but it was short-lived. He came right back to it. That's the way it works. Just wanted to get a break. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, come on. Second serve, go.
Okay, fired up.
All right, Jay.
Coming in hot. Got to the kitchen line nicely. Nice forehand with topspin.
I don't know if they forgot their stacking. They want to try Wyatt on the right here.
I would say very possible.
Yeah.
Forgot the pre-match strategy.
Second serve.
Just a wild attack from Attar there.
Yeah, from a low position, fully cross court. I would just have to assume he's looking to body up the big man, but pulls it well wide.
0-1-2.
Goes too wide on the two-way, and beautifully done from Sepp.
Yeah, really nice job from Attar. Just taking his time, and Wyatt Stone not even able to get a paddle on that ATP attempt.
Good ball, Wyatt.
Oh, and he goes lefty. That is exactly what I was expecting. Just complete chaos on the far end. ATP, 2 earnies, a lefty forehand, a low attack from Sepp, 7 feet wide. Yes. I mean, this is
the whole package.
Point.
And John knows it's coming. I talked to him before he went out on center. He's like, I got to have my paddle up, especially Sepp. Sepp's going to want to try and tag him. So we're going just straight up now.
Point.
Missed return, good serve from Wyatt Stone. So 3-1 here early.
3-1-1.
And it's really good self-awareness from an interview that you did with John. I have great skills to reach in the kitchen that a lot of players don't, but that actually hinders me defending my body. So he knows the situation.
And just really nice cross-court dinking from Isner. And that's the thing. You'd think it's all power. This guy's more finesse than power in pickleball. I mean, look at that 8 mile an hour serve. Attar leaves it way too high, and what a nice. So again, just playing straight up after stacking a little bit at the beginning, and Attar and Wang need to get the unforced errors out of their game.
Tie down. One by one.
Off the tape, and it goes in. So Isner's going to keep dinking in the exact same spot. Nice read.
Yeah, great read, and it's pretty explosive with that first step as
Two by
Attar.
one. Point.
And John just taking a half step to his left to look for a forehand, and I think it cost him an error in the net. I mean, that's a nasty pull from Wyatt Stone. He really does have some phenomenal offense and pretty legit hand speed as well. And the decision-making has been getting better and better the more court time in tournaments that he has.
And Attar is a high valleys and high ceiling player. I mean, it's so good when it's good, but it's not consistent. So that's what he's going to have to find to win this match. Okay, we saw AB, the lob machine from Anna Bright yesterday, and picking up right where we left off. Nice job by Wyatt Stone over that outside shoulder.
Yeah, that's the key, the outside shoulder, forcing Sepp into a backhand overhead.
Wow.
Yeah, that's, I mean, he was in a very tough position, but let's just go soft somewhere in the kitchen there and not look for the impossible ATP with no angle.
Again, and it's way in. And Isner just coolly leaves it in the middle there. Nothing fancy. Up 8-3 here.
I mean, it has to be a point of emphasis with Wyatt Stone going to that lob twice up the line on Sepp Attar.
Oh, and look at Isner get the big frame out of the way there. All right.
Very nice. And I think that Jay Wang thought that that might have dropped in, but it was well out, and John Isner letting him know that it was well out. That was a great lead from John.
Take it, sir.
I mean, that just looks wrong on the picture here. He is so tall. Oh, another freebie, and we've got game point for Isner and Stone.
10-3-2.
Okay, they tried a little shake and bake, couldn't execute a good first volley on the other side.
It was, hey, 10-3, shake and bake. Feel it. I like the play. Just too good on the volley, as you mentioned.
Okay, and Sepp, of course, has picked up the C from some of the other pros on tour.
Yeah, he's got to be careful, though, with some of the decisions, as you mentioned, Dave. Those can win points, but hard to win games when you sprinkle in so many unforced errors.
Wow, there's the table tennis from Jay. It's so good.
Man, that is a short stroke right in front of his body with the table tennis grip.
Jay has tagged me with that before, I'm not going to lie. Off the tape, so one game point saved, and now a little run here.
Jay Wang bringing the fire too. When he makes a good shot, he will let everyone know.
Wow, complete lob serve, trying to get a miss. Oh no.
Yeah, I think that needs to be Wyatt Stone's with the soft shot. I know it's a couple feet on John's side, but Right-hander Wyatt from the left needs to take that ball.
And we are
Timeout receivers, 8-10-1.
in a very solid,
Time in.
fabulous hands of Jay Wang on a couple
8-10-1.
earlier rallies. So let's see if they can quell this. Another lob serve.
Toss the ball up.
Oh, okay. So he got a warning.
3 players.
So John's like, did I just win a point or not? He's not sure. Not sure. He gets one warning. So that's crazy that the serve was challenged because he tossed it up on a ball that went 1 mile an hour, and then the drive is horrendous.
Yeah, shoulder high to John Isner is a very bad drive.
Yeah, because that's over my head.
Yes, correct. Mine as well, Dave.
8-10-2.
Watch, no.
Wow, that
Game
goes. Wait, was that in? I think that's deep. I think it's 9-10 here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Referee called game point.
Yeah. So a sitter for Isner is pushed deep, and they could tie this at 10 right here.
I think you got to find Jay Wang on the return here.
Yeah.
9-10-2.
Oh my goodness.
They didn't even have to.
They just found Jay Wang on the serve. Wow. Okay, game point number 2 for Isner and Stone. Wow, and a very impatient first pull there from Stone. Third try to close it out. Oh my, and it's Isner who hit a ball that was going to go well out, but it does not matter. And in his first pro game, they started leaking oil down the stretch, but that ball... where he stands. To be clear, he is not jumping in and playing the whole tour. He's going to play here, and if there's another one of these next year, and look at this guy. Rolls it. We run an interview, and he rolls a slicer off the tape, and it rolls over. Why not? So this is a one and done for 24 for Big John. But he'd love to make a deep run if they could. Boy, and Sepp baited him perfectly.
He did. The court positioning bait to go up the line. He was all over it. And Jay Wang in perfect position. Just couldn't get on top of that last backhand.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I know he gave up an ATP in game 1, but that two-handed backhand roll from the kitchen's kind of nasty from John. Good knee bend as well.
Yeah, and some of those look like they're going to hit halfway up the net, but it's weird with his height where it's coming from. Misses the third there. It'll be interesting. They gave a lot of returns to Stone, so we'll see if that changes here.
0-1-1.
Gave up the ATP again there, although Stone was actually in very good position to do something with the defense.
Yeah, John had a little shake of his head there. I believe that's number 2.
1-1-1.
Wyatt is speeding up every ball he sees.
He really is. And I know a few more balls have gone over John's way, but you have to be careful when you're the player getting slightly frozen out to make sure you maintain good decision making.
2-1-1.
No, no, no.
Point.
And that two-way goes deep, so Wang and Attar up a couple here in game 2.
3-1-1.
Let's go. Come on.
Second serve.
I think Jay Wang kind of motioned like, I think I need to pick that ball off in the middle of the court, but Wyatt Stone with the clean
3-1-2.
winner up the middle.
Jay Wang, good D. The crowd is laughing at Wyatt. What a point, and Wyatt, I don't care how badly you wanted to hit that overhead, you're just not going to get there first with the paddle.
Get out of there, Wyatt. My goodness, that's right. I mean, reminds me of playing with Deckel, where I would just take 5 full swings a match and I would never contact the ball. Just beat me to it.
No.
Second serve.
Beautiful drop from Isner there, but then again, especially if tennis players watching it, it looks like a tennis court, but the dimensions are very different. Just 20 by 44, and the geometry you lose. And a quick hold.
Man, Sepp kind of waved the forehand up in the middle.
Part of the show.
Part of the show.
Second serve.
That's a phenomenal spot at the left foot of Jay Wang from John Isner on the first volley. Jay unable to get into the proper paddle position.
Three, 1, 2.
Yeah. Here we go.
Point.
Sepp coming in hot, and it was nice.
Yeah, and kind of going up at the shoulders of Wyatt Stone. As I mentioned, has pretty good counterattacks, but that was a nice spot to pick for Sepp Attar.
Point.
Big swing from Isner there, goes deep, and few errors, few nice attacks, and 4-point lead here for the 45 seed. That was interesting. They did switch Isner across to the right side of the court. We'll see if that continues.
And that's a nice little slice tennis volley on the forehand side from Isner.
But yeah, get rid of a lifetime of volleys.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of muscle memory. But yeah, just Sepp Attar and Jay Wang just playing a cleaner game from those first 5 minutes of game 1, which were a little erratic.
He's on it.
He's on it, says Sepp, and I agree.
He is. Yeah, I think with that particular grip and style of Jay Wang, I think playing to space is a better option than attacking the chest.
Sepp reaches out the forehand again. And another empty, quick empty trip for Stone and Isner.
5-1-1. Second serve.
So some middle dinks there, Adam.
Uh-huh, that's right. Yeah, there was definitely some middle dinks, really from both teams, kind of seeing that pattern develop
5-1-2.
over the last handful of points.
Best rally of the day right there goes to Isner and Stone.
Yeah, really nice offense from Wyatt Stone. Several handled by Jay Wang, but that last ball from Wyatt, he was able to get it down just enough to force the error.
No. Make it.
Second serve.
Again, just anything he sees, he's attacking.
Yeah, but there's a high percentage of Wyatt Stone's speed ups have been below his waist, and he needs to be careful with that.
1-5-2. Point.
A little deep on the return there, and get the freebie factory fired up for Stone and Isner. Got quite a few in game one, which aided the cause in a big way.
2-5-2.
Oh my, and it just, with all due respect to the biggest ace hitter of all time, these are not difficult serves in pickleball.
I mean, these players, sure, they want to earn the points. They want to hit good shots. They want to win exchanges, but they will take all the gifts you want to give them. I promise you that.
3-5-2.
Oh my, he had it. Lovely third, and then the seas parted.
Yeah, it was the right spot too. That was Sepp kind of trying to bait him to go up the line. Sepp crashed over to the line, and the middle was open.
Pretty from Attar right there.
Nice roll drop from Wang to set it up too. Kind of a hybrid drop and drive that had plenty of pace and spin on it.
Same play works again.
Yeah, that's nasty from Wang. I mean, of course, the poaching and squeezing the middle from Sepp is what finishes the point, but I really like the setups from Wang.
And the yelling and the high-level play from Attar and Wang continues.
Yeah, they've been fired up throughout the match, not letting, you know, kind of that star status of John Isner affect them whatsoever.
Watch.
Second serve.
Yeah, it really is interesting where the ball comes from him. It's so unique. I can see it through the screen. Some of those linear shots that you're not used to them coming at you like that.
They survived for a couple extra, but not all the way to the end, and the lead is 6.
9-3-2.
Wow, what an earning from the big man.
Nice, just one medium-sized step, and he's over in Ernie position. I mean, that was a tough shot to pull that up the line.
3-9-1.
So they have not been good with the ball. Let's see if they get better here.
Second serve.
And threads the needle.
Yeah, that was a nasty pull. He did some hand gesture. I don't know if it was a chef's kiss or maybe something, but he was, I mean, he's locked in. Sepp Attar, really, him and Wang have had energy throughout.
Now it's a really trigger pull from Isner, and there's been zero patience from Stone and Isner in game 2.
9-3-1.
Oh, and the drop volley off the tape.
That's been Isner's best play this game. He started off the game with one of those and now gets another.
Nine, 3-2. Point. Game point.
Another early trigger pull catches the net, and we are at game point very quickly for Wang and Attar.
10-3-2.
And a flying Ernie. The read was fantastic. The execution, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to hit the ball when you're in midair, and that's exactly what Sepp Attar was. Still in a very nice position with this commanding lead, but that would have been a nice walk-off for him.
Side out.
Attar still in school, wants to be a construction manager down the road, looking to have a career after this, but we're just thrilled he's back playing pickle because it's chaotic in the best sense of the word.
Yeah, this was several years ago. One of my first commentary experiences was calling one of Sepp Attar's matches, and it was a real treat, as he has a lot of tools at his disposal. Really nice initial counter from Wyatt Stone, who is kind of sitting on the backhand side. He switches over to the forehand and cracks it, and Jean's got his back for the next ball.
4-10-1.
Wow. Man, what a nice initial counter from Isner, and just a slight miscommunication in the middle off of a ball that should definitely be put away.
Late with the swing and then rips it into the tape. First drive we've seen from Isner, and way too high, and that set off a bad situation. Second game point for Attar and Wang.
10-4-1. Second serve. Game point. Ten 4-2.
Okay, 3 holds on game point down, but it has been a slog when they've had the ball at them. What can they do here?
That's been the issue. So get in, and I think right now Sepp
Offense here.
Time in. 4-10-1. Second serve.
And a missed third right out of the timeout.
Big man needed an extra step there.
4-10-2.
That's a couple times now. Loading up on the forehand and cracking a counter. So, and that ball is going to his body too. Yeah. So that's not even in space. That's a nice counter attack.
And that kiss is wide there. So, okay. 3 game points have been saved. They're within 4 now. Then a popped up third from Wyatt Stone. And when the big man has to bend, you are absolutely in control. Game point 4. And Sepp Attar jumps in there and takes it. You wanted more John Isner on center court? Well, guess what? You're going to get it. We're going to play 3 here.
The answer to a lot of tennis trivia questions.
No doubt. And now he would be like to make a pickleball trivia question as to who did he beat in his first match, but that is far from certain here.
That's good.
Can't come up with it.
Yeah, good pressure from Jay Wang. Man, he's got a quick release. There's not a lot of backswing, almost no backswing, and he whips through nicely.
2-2-1.
There's the body shot, and I actually think, of course that's an issue for John with the big body, but I think going high and hard at Jay Wang is a pretty good play with that unique grip, and I have not seen him really interested in letting out balls go out either. He's hitting a lot of stuff, so maybe if you can find a shoulder level attack a couple times at Jay Wang, that would work.
That's it, come on.
If you want to look up ambitious in the dictionary, I don't know what Sepp's doing there. Shallow, low, cross court.
Yeah, and I'll tell you right now, I don't think any of it's going to stop for Sepp Attar.
No, absolutely not.
Point.
That is a tough pull from Jay Wang. That was not a poor shot from Wyatt Stone. So get underneath the ball, create that topspin, and I think Jay Wang's shot was going to go in. That's a very nice forehand from him. Mid-court drive up the line.
We got Six Flags out there in the Arlington area. Get on the ride. Here we go.
And it's very interesting to me that is John's preferred way of covering his body is with the forehand, clearing his body and hitting a forehand counter as opposed to that traditional backhand punch from your chest.
Yeah, come on.
And I guess that's why, because that particular counter, granted it was a very nice attack from Sepp Attar, was not where it needed to be.
1-2-2.
All right, mid-court, cross-court attack.
Well, he's got the reach to cover
we go.
after
There
that,
we
so
go.
I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. And I think coming in hot in Wyatt Stone's position can give you a lot of benefits, but when your opponent does hit a good ball, it's so hard to pull off when you're moving so aggressively and go soft.
We will switch ends at 6 here.
Nice, John. Come on.
Okay.
Second serve.
Isner knew they'd be coming at him, and they really have here in game 3.
Yeah, they've really picked it up with the body blows. Fortunately for John, he was at the kitchen line, and Jay Wang and Sepp Attar were well off of it.
2-2-2.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, paddle clank on both sides, but it's Isner and Stone who hit it into the net.
I think John concedes that
Yes.
was Wyatt's ball, so they had a little short chat after that miscommunication.
Yeah.
Point.
It's a quality combination. Sepp Attar's forehand in from the middle of the court, whether it's shake and bake or from the kitchen line, has been a big difference maker for them.
Wow, what a wild point, and then a little help from the net cord there.
Just a kiss.
That's all you need sometimes. So Wang and Attar up a couple here. And Isner and Stone have been going back and forth about who's playing what side, so they're going to keep the big fella on the right.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Second serve.
And it was a pretty reasonable initial speed up from Isner, but the hands over there from Wang and Attar up to the task.
Side out.
And a missed third, so empty trip.
Four, two, one.
See.
Point.
Okay.
A little light stare down,
Yeah, that was backward steps, not turn around and walk back to position. And that's the big advantage these guys have. They're just not intimidated coming out on the court today.
Second
Nice
serve.
inside out forehand from Isner. Some nice side spin moving away from Sepp Attar.
5-2-2. Side out.
Okay, so
Okay.
timeout called by Isner
Timeout.
here, and it's going to get
2-5-1. 1 minute.
towel and
Step up the aggression when he gets a good
2-5-1.
ball.
Point.
Nice attack. That's right. And on top of the ball, it gets it down. And that's been the key for Wang. If you do not get the ball down on him, it's big trouble.
you could see that very table tennis-like grip that he holds the pickleball paddle with.
we'll call it table tennis.
Table tennis.
I mean, just watching him warm up, I saw him hit 2 balls. I was like, okay, we are playing some table tennis.
And his table tennis is absolutely no joke.
I mean,
Here we go,
I believe he was a pro of some sort in table tennis.
That guy's legit.
Wyatt Stone tried to call him off. Okay, backhand counter, pretty good forehand counter, but it did go cross court to Jay Wang and basically right to his paddle. That's a tough situation from Wyatt Stone when Jay Wang is cracking that straight ahead to him.
See if they can get a point here and switch ends with the big lead.
And I mentioned Wyatt Stone on the left, but what we've seen is Isner prefers the forehand.
Yeah.
So maybe I was a little off with that, and see if they can find something with Isner on the left. So sometimes you just want the player that's being more targeted to be the most comfortable and not even worry about the other player. Wyatt will just figure it out.
Yeah, the two-handed backhand dink roll is preferred over there as well.
That's it, partner.
Heck of a combination. That third shot drive from Wyatt was perfect.
You don't need somebody else to help you with the shake and bake. Go do your own cooking.
Solo.
And look at this.
And that was a better reach in. That was more committed. He didn't just hold back a little bit and take it out of the air. He really got that upper body up over the kitchen line for that speed up. Court, PPA event, let's go. There's that chaos that I was talking about right off of the stoppage of play. Attar flying around the court.
5-5-2.
Yeah, there we go.
Did he touch that?
I don't know, but I think it was out if he did not touch it. Maybe he did touch.
Yeah, there's not any discussion. So good timeout as it was ugly after that.
That's it.
And Wyatt's like, you go ahead and bait me to hit to the sideline, brother.
So it's just funny because it looks like Sepp's literally running away from the ball here as he breaks back over.
5-5-2.
That goes deep, so Isner wins the cross-court exchange, and they keep him at 5 again.
The only bad dinks he's hit are the ones out wide. He hasn't been missing. He's given up some ATPs, but that's it. So maybe you stick him over there and realize that Sepp is going to make some poor decisions, and when he makes a good decision, trust Wyatt Stone's hands right in front of him.
Here we go. Come on.
Thank you, sir.
Isner and Stone cannot get a ball to bounce here at 5-all since the last 3 tries.
Stone needs to work his way to the kitchen because when he's been coming in hot from the baseline to the kitchen line, he has not had much success.
Complete shankopotamus right there.
I'll just say maybe he wanted to drive it and then changed his mind, but yeah, that was, you can hear that one. Missed contact.
5-5-1.
And there is the chaos of Sepp, and they finally get his growing up in North Carolina and then a Georgia Bulldog tennis star before he turned pro. Wow, just went for the full tattoo and nailed him.
Yeah, I mean, that's 10 feet wide and 10 feet long.
And no disguise, full swing, full backswing, and
John knew it. I mean, he knew it.
That's it.
That's what I was talking about perfectly there, Wyatt Stone. His Sepetar's court positioning in that particular scenario is just too aggressive. You have to make him pay for it.
pretty high from Isner, but Stone bails him out there. So they're down 2. Can they push back?
Keep John on the left.
The right.
Watch it. Wait. Nope.
Yeah, I think Wyatt wants to. It's a tough thing because he feels like they're better with him on the left, but John's better on the left. So which do you choose? What a shot from Wyatt Stone to set up the big fella.
Just carved all the way cross court on the sideline from Wyatt Stone, and some nice cleanup.
Save that for Thanksgiving, Wyatt. That is beautiful. Carve that turkey.
Absolutely.
77 here. This is beautiful.
10-7-1.
Okay. 3 straight, and they have nosed in front.
That's right.
This is all that coming back here.
8-7-1.
All right, they are on a 1 here.
Watch. No.
Wow. And Jay Wang was in deep trouble on the sprint, got the ball down.
Yeah, that was a quality first volley on the move from Jay Wang.
8-7-2.
Isner pulls the trigger right into the Wang backhand, and that gets absolutely demolished.
Yeah, cross court and literally hit it at his paddle. So
another good timeout from Wang and Attar. Can they tie it up here?
Second serve.
and that's, that's up the line. It's not inside out, but the technique of Isner, it's got some pretty serious pace and side spin on that forehand when he takes a cut at it.
Oh, goes for the shorter angle there smartly. And he talked about how his drop volleys help him from tennis to pickleball with his drops. Uh-oh, Jay.
Oh, no.
I'm stopping. Jay slid into the wall trying to chase that down, and I'm going to stop what I was saying and see what happened here. Let's see where this return goes. They're going to give the ball to Stone, or is John going to have to drop it? Man, just a mile in the air from Wyatt there.
Hang back, Wyatt. Don't come in hot. About 0 for 7 now.
Massive swing on the counter from Stone.
And massive celebration from Attar.
7-8-1. Point.
8 apiece.
That's a nice roll on the forehand from Jay Wang. He's left a couple high from the back of the court and the kitchen, but most of them have been on point.
Go.
Point.
And Wang gets the ball down on the ground there, and they are within 2 of pulling this off.
Yeah, high soft stuff from Isner and Stone. Big issue right now.
Good eye.
Second serve.
Big opportunity to put massive scoreboard pressure on a return from Isner if they can take this rally. Sepp who jumps in there and earns a match point. And that will do it. Sepp Attar and Wang with quite the emotion. They take out the tennis star, John Isner and Wyatt Stone, 11-8 in the third.